Charlie Gasparino, you and I sometimes get some social media text comments from folks. This one I thought I'd share with you concerning what's going on right now in these Chinese talks, referring to me. Hey, Cavuto, you fat dunderdolt, do consider, the fat thing always bothers me. I'm just vulnerable, but I'd move past that. But you fat dunderdolt, does it occur to you that this president is getting more out of the Chinese than any president before him, that any deal is miles ahead of anything Republican or Democratic predecessors have done? Get that through your thick skin. And by the way, tell Charlie Gasparino he's ugly. All right, so I don't know where to go with that, but take it.
Let's focus on the ugly.
Yes,
right here. I will say this. I'm sure that.
But the premise of that was, we're not giving the president a benefit here. Right. Any deal would be better than no deal in the history of our relations up to now. You say what?
I'm sure that gentleman or gentlewoman has absolutely no idea about the history.
Person's name is Ryder 2020, so right. It could be male.
Could be either.
That's me. Absolutely.
Or it could be,
know it.
Or it could be a bot from Russia. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that person is not an expert in our trade negotiations.
What do you make of the premise, though?
I will say this. Listen, let's be real clear here, Neil. The trade talk. Listen, I don't think the North Korea business is the headline because, clearly the markets didn't sell off on any of this. This has been baked in that this thing might not happen. The real headline here is the utter disarray of trade policy in this White House. And not only trade policy, the disarray in the trade talks. I mean, you literally have Steve Mnuchin the other day suggesting that, hey, all of the tariffs against China are going to be suspended during because of this stuff. And guess what? They're not. He came out today saying they're not. There is no real coherent goal. And I disagree with Jonas. I don't know what the Chinese are giving up. I read an excellent piece by a very middle-of-the-road reporter. I used to work with him at the Wall Street Journal. He's back there now, Greg Ip. Look at the concessions, non-concessions we're getting from China. We're almost getting nothing. I mean,
we don't know.
Nothing.
They haven't spelled out anything.
Well, no. We do know what is being agreed to around the edges, and it ain't much. It really is sort of pathetic that we started out.
Here I'll just slightly disagree, my friend, and this is, Caitlin, where I'll take up with you. One of the things they discussed is reducing the tax on vehicles, all vehicles going in to China. To 15% from 25%, to 6% on automotive parts from around 18%. So if they agree to that, and they also have a flat qualifying vehicle tax of 13.8%, about half what it is now, I don't know how that's going to move the needle for us. It also invites foreign competition to eat our lunch as well. German cars will sell more in China, so will Japanese cars, maybe to Charlie's point. But what do you make of those headline concessions?
I mean, first of all, it's far short of what we were talking about, but it is a tangible thing to point to and say, look, we got this change here. In some ways, lowering the tariff on parts, that could help American countries. Are we going to see a lot of these car manufacturers now relocate in the U.S. from China? Probably not. No. Almost certainly not.
Mr. Half-empty glass there.
I'm just saying, I mean, this is almost like we started out with, and listen, I get that you ask for a lot and you get in and you settle for the middle. This guy asked for a lot, and he's settling for almost nothing. I mean,
is that what you have to do? Damn it, if I had known that entering my own negotiations.
There's a book you should read called The Art of the Deal.
So, Jonas, where is it going? Where is it going? As you see it right now, where do you think it's going?
Okay, maybe we haven't gotten as much as we wanted, but we haven't given up a whole lot either. Look, some country had to take on China and risk starting a trade war and causing a recession to get something out of this country, and something is probably better than nothing. They've gotten away with a lot of stuff. Sure, we might be being played in this game. Maybe we're just playing chicken and we're losing. It is possible most of what they're giving is stuff that they've already don't need anymore. They've already achieved their goals of the import tariff on cars in their business. So now they can throw that out and be like, look at this. On the other hand, we're not getting rid of our tariffs on trucks out of South Korea or this country. We have huge tariffs with South Korea, too, that they have on our stuff.
I think the problem is, Jonas, when you go into this with a sort of incoherent objective, you don't get to the root cause. And the root cause, the root problem for us is them stealing our intellectual property. And, that's being lost through all this stuff. But you have to
crawl before you can walk, Charlie. You have to walk before you can run. You have to run before you can.
I think we should start there.
It's not that easy.
What am I saying?
It's a difficult problem to solve, too, if someone's stealing your IP. I mean,
guys,
you can say you're doing it, but how do you tangibly...
They're not going to solve the world's trade problems here. But I think you just have to just outline some of the things that could be a start, right?
Well, and I think that something we haven't brought up yet is that President Trump said it himself. Axios reported it this morning. these issues of North Korea, the summit in North Korea and solving that issue are not unrelated to China and trade.
Absolutely. You better talk to Charlie. I don't know if he gets that.
Yeah,
he's a hater. That's why he gets mail like that, and they call him fat. I can't believe it. No, I'm done with you.
I
I'm
like
done with
fat.
Charlie,
I like being called fat.